Welcome to the Gurukul Prep Daily Podcast on 26th September. Update 1. Important Day. World Contraception Day, September 26. World Contraception Day is marked on 26th September each year. A contraceptive is a type of birth control used to avoid undesired pregnancies. It was initially commemorated on 26th September 2007 by 10 international family planning organizations to raise awareness about contraception and to assist couples in making educated decisions about beginning a family so that each pregnancy is desired. World Contraception Day is celebrated worldwide through online and offline campaigns focusing on reaching the masses. As per the United Nations Population Fund, the theme for World Contraception Day 2024 is A Choice for All. Freedom to plan, power to choose. Update 2. Important Day. World Environmental Health Day, September 26. World Environmental Health Day is observed annually on 26 September to promote information about the importance of environmental health and to advocate for policies that protect and improve the environment for the benefit of all living organisms. World Environmental Health Day was founded by the International Federation of Environmental Health, IFEH, in 2011. It was created to highlight the crucial role of environmental health in promoting overall well-being and to encourage individuals and communities to take action to protect and preserve the environment. The theme of World Environment Health Day 2024 is Environmental Health, Creating Resilient Communities Through Disaster Risk Reduction and Climate Change Mitigation and Adaptation. Update 3. Economy. SEBI imposes 1 crore rupees fine on Jai Anmol Ambani in Reliance Home Finance case. The Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, fined Jai Anmol Ambani, son of Anil Ambani, 1 crore rupees for suspected irregularities at Reliance Home Finance. According to the markets regulator, Jai Anmol failed to undertake appropriate due diligence into the entire GPCL, General Purpose Working Capital, lending and the subsequent lending by these GPCL firms to other Reliance ADAG Group companies, including Reliance Capital. SEBI said that Jai Anmol approved an unsecured loan of 20 crore rupees to Visa Capital Partners and 20 crore rupees to Acura Production PVT Limited. Update 4. International. Sri Lanka President Dissanayake picks Harini Amrasuriya as PM. President Anura Kumara Dissanayake has nominated MP and former Professor Harini Amrasuriya as Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, leading a 4-member cabinet until 14th November legislative elections. After Sri Lankans elected Mr. Dissanayake to the country's highest office in 21st September presidential election, he resigned as a Member of Parliament and a National People's Power (NPP) member replaced him. The NPP alliance has 3 MPs in the 225-member legislature, which is expected to be dissolved soon in preparation for the conduct of the general elections. Update 5. National. PM Modi returns to Delhi after successful 3-day US visit. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has returned to Delhi following his 3-day visit to the United States. He attended significant global events and met with world leaders during his journey. During his visit, PM Modi visited the Quad Leaders Summit in Wilmington, Delaware, the hometown of US President Joe Biden. He also spoke at the United Nations Summit of the Future and attended several bilateral engagements. He shared that the trip covered many programs and addressed multiple topics to improve global well-being. Update 6. Rank and Report. UP, Rajasthan, MP top in cases of atrocities on Dalits, report. According to new government data, 13 states recorded over 97.7% of all cases of atrocities against scheduled castes in 2022, with Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Madhya Pradesh having the most significant number of such crimes. According to the most recent government data under the Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Act, Most instances of atrocities against scheduled tribes, STs, were concentrated in 13 states, with 98.91% of all incidents reported in 2022. Of the 9,735 cases registered under the law for STs, Madhya Pradesh reported the highest number at 2,979, 30.61%, the report said. Update 7, State. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh inaugurates Sainik School in Jaipur, Rajasthan. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh dedicated the Sainik School in Jaipur. Diya Kumari, Rajasthan's Deputy Chief Minister, also attended the event. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh addressed an event following the inauguration, highlighting the Union government's plan to open 100 new Sainik schools under the Public-Private Partnership (PPP) model. He emphasized the importance of the private sector to the country's progress. Private sector contribution is growing, and 50% of India's workforce is in the private sector. Private sector contribution in manufacturing and services. The private sector is in the driver's seat, Singh added. Update 8, State. Pune Airport to be named after Jagadguru Sant Tukaram Maharaj. The state government has authorized a plan to rename Pune's Lohegaon Airport to Jagadguru Sant Tukaram Maharaj Pune International Airport. According to officials, the state will now transmit its suggestion to the centre, which may consider it before the assembly election. Muralidhar Mohol, the Pune MP and Minister of State for Civil Aviation, proposed renaming the airport in August after Sant Tukaram. Mohol thanked the ruling Mahayuti Alliance government of the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, Chief Minister Eknath Shinde's Shiv Sena and Deputy CM Ajit Pawar-led Nationalist Congress Party. Update 9, Summit and Conference. Goa Maritime Symposium 2024. The Indian Navy arranged the 5th edition of the Goa Maritime Symposium, GMS, 2024 on September 23 to 24, 2024, at the Naval War College in Goa. This year's Goa Maritime Symposium occurred in the Naval War College's newly inaugurated, cutting-edge Chola facility. This year's GMS edition theme was Common Maritime Security Challenges in the IOR, progressing lines of effort to mitigate dynamic threats such as IUU fishing and other illegal maritime activities. Goa Maritime Symposium 24 brought together regional stakeholders to discuss strategies for addressing non-traditional threats in the maritime domain in the IOR. Update 10, Summit and Conference. The 41st Indian Coast Guard Commanders Conference. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh launched the 41st session of the Indian Coast Guard Commanders Conference on 24 September in New Delhi. The three-day meeting provides an essential forum for substantive debates on strategic, operational, and administrative issues in the context of changing geopolitical landscapes and the difficulties of maritime security. Addressing the commanders, Raksha Mantri described the Indian Coast Guard as India's foremost guard, ensuring the security of the country's vast coastline through constant monitoring of the exclusive economic zone.